All right, that was another. Another one of those power surges or whatever. So just a moment. Wait, what's happening? What is happening? Why is uh, Torchlight 3 wants to install itself, and I'm pretty sure the game is already installed. So I'm not sure what exactly is happening. But yeah, I just ran it from the. Just a moment. I'm not sure why the game wants to install itself. I'm gonna go to my Steam library and try and start it from there. Maybe something with this power surge kind of messed it up. Yeah, it's saying the game is not installed. I'm just gonna verify the files. Properties, local files. It's not letting me verify the integrity of the files. What the fuck? I don't know what's happening, but the game wants to install itself after this this yet another power surge. Let me check. I'm gonna restart my Steam and try again. Maybe that's gonna work. Let's see. I'm gonna start Steam again. But yeah, sorry for that. Yet another power surge that's outside of my my scope of making things don't go wrong when there's lightning storms and the electricity just kind of gets fucked and stops for like a second, which is more than enough. So yeah, it's not letting me tell. Steam is not letting me say where the game is installed. It doesn't think the game is installed at all, which is the weirdest shit ever. So let me see where my game installation is. The games, Steam apps, common. Oh, this is so annoying. Why is this shit happening now? Alright, hopefully this works. Discovering existing files for Torchlight 3. Okay, hopefully this works. And sorry for that. I guess my PC getting shut down twice in a row made Steam think my game was not installed. Thankfully it's installed on a super quick SSD, so it just did that in 10 seconds to check the integrity of the files. Alright, I'm launching the game again. So I'm not sure why this is happening, but it is happening and it is not pleasant. Okay, I am back now. I am back. Let's see, the game is loaded. Let me check if you guys can see my game. You can see it, okay. This is annoying. This is so annoying today. I mean, I'm not sure what's happening, but something's happening and it's fucking up with the electricity that my PC is receiving. I think the PC is receiving more electricity than it can handle when the lightning strikes somewhere that messes with the cables. Because the lights in the house did not blink. The lights in my house did not blink. That means it was not the whole house's electricity being fucked. Just the electricity going to my PC might have been more than the PC can handle. I'm actually surprised nothing got fried with this. Because who knows, maybe something might have gotten. Did you ground? I don't know what grounding electric installation is at all. I mean, I'm not an electrician. My PC my PC is in a what's it called, in an extension that can have 4 sockets, and that extension is into the wall, like plugged into the wall. So I have no idea what grounding the electrical installation is. I mean, dude, I'm not on the cable to the PC. Yeah, the cable to the PC has 3 pins, but the one that is in the socket is European with 2 pins. So for example, in Europe we don't have useless plastic extra pin like in the UK or in the US. We only have the plus and the minus. We don't have the one that's not needed. Yeah, it's European. Because I've seen in UK some of those are actually plastic. In some of the UK sockets that I used to use, the third one was actually plastic, not even metal. It was just there so it can fit. So probably some of those don't even use this mechanic. Alright, I'm gonna go back there. It's definitely the thunderstorms doing all this shit. And it was in the middle of the map, which is so fucking annoying. It's alright. So, is there still a team? Are you guys in the map?
You look pale. Can I offer you a drink? Oh, I'll be seeing you soon.
You can't cast that here.
If there is a team, feel free to invite. All left. Okay. Rexer invited me, then I can invite you. And no one's in the map, and that was a nice yellow map, I think, or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't a yellow map. Or I'm gonna start a new map and you can port to myself. I mean, I'm not happy with all the disconnects, but again, it's out of my power to prevent this from happening. If I had some of those, what's it called, the UPS, if I had something like a UPS, it would have been nice. Power supply for when the electricity goes out on my PC, but I don't have something like that. So the only thing I can do is pray that if it happens again, it doesn't end up frying my power supply or something else. But yeah, you can teleport to the map now. But as I was saying, we can get you to 57. It's quick, probably an hour roughly. If things like that don't happen, an hour. If things like that keep happening, then it might take a while. I'm pretty sure some lightning might have struck one of the power stations around my neighborhood, and that might have caused some problems. Okay. He's even trying to fight level 60 monsters. Let's move. Don't forget the quest chest, by the way. More rangers, wow, they don't end. Alright. Those were blazing. But yeah, this definitely happens. It hasn't happened to me in years. Something like this, whitening storm and then resulting in my PC switching off. Wait, are you in the map? I'm gonna wait before I kill it, cause this one dies quick. You both died? How? Where? Wow. Alright, we can do the next map, because you probably can't come here. Or you have to walk. Can you walk to this one? I'm not gonna kill the boss. I'm gonna kite it. You can try and walk to it. I'm not guaranteeing about my pet not killing the boss though. I can't send it. I'm gonna send it to the town with one item. So it doesn't kill the boss. One person's here. Let's see. Okay. Let's kill it. We killed it. Okay, next.
If you have money, I got gear. You come back with more coin.
Next one I'm gonna do will be another fire one. I mean, I've only got fire maps right now. I can go grab some more later from my storage. Let's see how's your levels. You guys are probably 41 and 46 probably if you got levels from that map. No, I've got a lot of maps. It's probably better for you guys to be getting level 60 items. And that's why I think level 60 gear, level 60 farming of those maps might be the better option. The XP difference would not be that big, but still. You're already over level 40, so it's probably better to just stick to the high level maps at this point. And it's not like I really kill stuff much quicker on the low level maps due to the gear scaling. Okay, what have we here? We've already done the quest. We don't even have to kill everything here. We can just kill whatever's on the way to the boss fight, and that should do the trick. Goblin hound, so careful. Oh wow, someone's been here. Not even sure how this happened. It's gonna be better to try and stay behind me, because I can't pay attention to where everyone is. But yeah, if I do end up getting disconnected again, no, it's not gonna be intentional. It's gonna be probably again the same shit. Electricity kind of going overloaded by lightning. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. For my PC's sake. For my PC's sake, hopefully it doesn't happen again. Alright.
Can't carry anymore.
I think we're getting close to the... We're getting close to the boss now.
Your pack is too heavy.
So many goblin hounds.
Your inventory is full.
Firewall. Alright, I think we killed enough here.
Your pack is full. You are overburdened.
Now, just a second to empty up some storage space. Let's see now.
Your life is slipping away.
Okay. Got this one. It's still weird how there are so many items that I just can't find. So many items that I just can't seem to find, regardless how many times I spent 20,000 on gambling for the same type of item, regardless how many maps I complete. Some things just don't want to drop. And that's exactly the things you want for specific builds. That's the worst part of it. Okay.
Is
Now
that
I'm gonna
all?
open the next map. Even back when the game was in alpha and legendaries weren't that special, even then some items took forever, and I don't think I even found every single legendary back in the alpha for months of grinding and farming all the time. Back then I didn't stream much other games. I was mostly streaming Torchlight Frontiers back then. And it's not about finding legendaries. I find a lot of legendaries. It's just the legendaries I find are always the same types. Always ones I actually already have, or ones I kind of don't need. Mostly armor. It's mostly armor or snack stick or firewall or fire starter. Things like that. General items that are not class specific build opening items. That's a lot of automatons. It's gonna be a shame if we left them unkilled. I mean, we can skip the legendary ones, but the little ones are a lot of XP. For like a few hits only. What have we? Blazing and gravity. I'm gonna try and pull those together. I'm gonna try and not kill it until you rest. There we go. Fourth legendary automaton I'm killing without dropping wood. Fourth one in a row in this map. Yeah, it's definitely something to do with the desyncing. Okay, the boss zone is here. I'm gonna go in. Make it stay at spawn and kill. Watchdog out. He's the top dog here. Come on, boss boy.
You are wounded.
It's so annoying when I can't see my cooldown of busting charge. It's just messing up my whole rotation. I keep trying to cast the skill when it's not ready, instead of focusing on the other ones. I'm gonna go to my fort now. Maybe get some non-fire maps so we can spice things up. Maybe add some difficulty and do some electric maps. And Terry the Tank, welcome back Terry, nice to see you again. It's going well. We're helping my teammates to power level them, to get their alts leveled up. Been having some problems with my PC getting overloaded with power due to thunderstorms here. But I think it's getting quieter now with the thunderstorms, so shouldn't have that problem anymore. Okay, let's grab some electric maps. Let's do some variety with those.
Your pet has arrived.
52 uncollected contract rewards again. Shit, I collected 69 contract rewards yesterday. Now I'm up to 52 uncollected again. Those contract rewards pile up so quickly, but can't complain about that. That's actually pretty nice. It's pretty good having this as an option in the game now. I definitely did not expect them to bring back the mapworks by bringing back the contracts after removing the mapworks sewer NPC. You're gonna be dying a lot, guys, with those power calls in this map, I guess. Unless you have some 40 something 50 items. I see, even I would die if I tried to stay in one place. So I'm gonna try and focus on surviving instead of on resurrecting others. If I stay in one place for too long, I'm dead too. At least this one's quick to complete. We just gotta kill Voltura. Oh, you've been playing Diablo 3 Season 21, okay. What's so special about that season, by the way? I'm actually gonna do this for this map. There are so many Voltura, it's gonna be a shame if I don't use my extra 30% crit chance versus Voltura gauntlets. Where is everyone though? I've not seen my teammates in a while. So much shit alive? Where? Wow, how did those come here? Oh, you went to the other side of the map and pulled them here. Okay. I'm just trying to find the quickest way towards the boss. See, this is the shit I don't like. An enemy that's hidden, obstructed by the environment. Can't see shit what's happening there with this enemy. So I'm spamming blindly.
Your health is low.
And on Act 3 there's actually even a chance of getting a broken boss map without a boss. So there's that thing as well. Oh, there we go. There's the broken boss map. Made my point. Yeah, there's no boss here. He just didn't spawn. Well, now we're going back to my fort. We're not gonna do Act 3 until it's fixed. Fuck it, we're gonna go back to Act 1 and 2. The no boss spawn. So Terry has no idea what's new in season 21 in Diablo 3. Interesting. Guess it's more of the same with slightly changed mechanic or whatever for something. Look at this whack. It's not even letting me give my pet sheet. I think I'm getting disconnected from the server. Most likely. Okay, let's do this Hivit map now. Swaski says he'll be back soon. Okay. Do you mean you're walking out, or do you mean you're going like on a toilet break or something? In any case, if you're not gonna be doing this map with us, it was nice mapping together. I've got like another hour and a half. Let's say hour and a half more. Because I'm back to my regular streaming hours, where I don't stream past half past midnight my time. It's currently 10:53, so we've got like hour and 40 minutes roughly. But you can definitely get level 57 today, even if I'm not here and later you do some leveling. From 50 to 57 you're probably gonna need like 6 or 5 maps. Much better than before, when I needed 20 maps for level in the alpha. 20 maps for level. That, you know how much I had to grind to level up my forged with those raids. Because it was 100 levels max there. You had to level up in Act 1 to 50, and then you had to level up in Act 2 to 50. So happy that the XP rates are much better now. Oh, Hixie is back. Alright, let me invite him. Hixie, it says he's back. See, my chat gets scrolled up all the time. I'm not a big fan of this scrolling up of the chat. I'm missing chat messages this way. The player count really got to then, didn't go over 800 today. And even with that, the servers are still getting waggy every now and then. Even with the player count going lower. People probably already completed Act 3, they leveled up the heroes they wanted, they did some level 60 grinding. They're probably waiting for more stuff and maybe for stability of the servers. I mean, I can see how people would just stop playing until the servers stabilize. I can definitely see that. Oh, I'm wearing the wrong gauntlets. I remember something. I need to change my gauntlets. I'm wearing the Vultura ones. Let's change. Hixie's back on his forged. Welcome back, Hixie, welcome back. Okay, got this one. A lot of dying. You're leveling Blood Relic on the Realm Master, that's nice. Okay, boss time. Swaski did say he'll be back in 5. So he should be here soon for the next map maybe. But I had stable playtimes with 1200 people in the server as well. It all depends where those people are, in which servers. When EU servers are filled with people, it's different for me. When the US servers are full with people but the EU servers are empty, it's kind of not waggy here. So the majority of those people that we see right now are in the EU servers probably. Even if it's 800, it could just still be mostly EU logins. Because there's no way to see the continent those people are logged in from. Not that I know of from those statistics websites. Right, 11 PM. It's hour and a half more. Starting to get pretty hungry. So if I do end up getting very hungry, I could probably stop it at midnight, but I'm gonna try and stay until midnight. As I normally do. Managed to get back all the lost blue essence I had before. Okay, I'm starting the new map. It's gonna be another golden Hivit map. Let's get rid of those golden maps. The legendary maps. The way I see their server works is exactly like that. Yeah, there's some zones. And then there's spinning up those zones, and if things get wrong, it's just attaching too many zones per player. And it's filling up the zones quickly. But right now we're not having login problems, so at least that's been sorted on the server side. Swaski is back, I can invite him. I'm just pulling the enemies here to where there's no poison stuff. and he rest. We would have rest him here. Okay, a lot of enemies. Mimic. Okay, we're good to go to the boss room. Actually, it's still not here. There's still more enemies on the way. And there it is, boss room. See what's here. Which boss do we get? Kronk, maybe? Watcher Gravely. Cancer. Which one is the cancer boss? This one? This one was pretty actually easy to deal with. You can kite him, you can shoot at him. Discord chat with the devs is on right now. Well, it's Monday. You can go and chat with Maiko, with Maiko Mayhem on Discord. But yeah, that's happening every Monday on the official Discord. And Marauder, welcome back, Marauder32. Nice to have you back. I'm assuming it's gonna be a bit difficult to with that Discord chat. It's gonna be a bit difficult to figure out who's talking when. Okay, next map, another Hivit golden map. It is a push to talk only though. It is a push to talk only thing. For that channel when there's a Discord chat with the devs. Are they streaming during this chat? Oh, actually, I've not started my Discord after my PC shut down. Wondering if it's getting streamed. It doesn't seem like anyone is sharing a stream. Wow, look at how many people are there. Look at how many people are there. Okay. And that's I didn't expect that many people to be doing this. With that many people and many people talking at the same time, or not at the same time but one after the other, might be a bit too much. Because yeah, if everyone wants to say something and people have to wait and stuff, it's probably better to just chat in the write text in the chat and just let the desk talk only. Oh wow, almost died there. It would be nice if someone records the audio of those dev chat sessions and uploads it somewhere where people can just listen a recording of those. Would have been pretty nice if they did that. Somewhere like on the Torchlight website, they could upload this whole session and just have people listen to it later if they want to. Oh, and we got disconnected maybe. Marauder says if a spot opens up, he'll join. Well, we got disconnected. I think my Steam might have disconnected. Let me check. No, it hasn't. My Steam is still connected. I think all of us got kicked out of this dungeon. Or was it just me? It might have been just me. Right, who do I connect to? This one's in the Hive of Slime. Someone says, hi there, how many legend items from 10 maps? That depends. You might get 0 from a map, you might get 3 from a map, you might get 4 from a map, you might get 1. It's definitely all random. But yeah, sometimes you get 2, 3, 4 items from a map, sometimes you might do 2, 3 maps without a single item. Try re-inviting, by the way.
Don't be shy. I'm house trained.
Did we all get disconnected this time? Okay, thanks. Let's see if it works. No, it's not gonna port me. Okay, let's try again. That's not working right. Alright, I'm gonna teleport to a zone and try to teleport from there. Yeah, the worst part about the time difference with Pacific and my time is when there's dev events. It's right when I normally stream, like the official streams, the chat with Michael. All of those events happen throughout my streaming times. All right, this doesn't seem to work. We're gonna have to do a new map. So I'm gonna go to my fort. I can't seem to load into your map right now. I'm gonna have to start a new one. But that's a huge time difference. That's like 10 hours time difference between Pacific and me. Or is it 12 hours? When it's 11 a.m. there, it's 9 p.m. here, so it's 21. So it's 10 hours difference. Yeah, 10 hours difference. Pretty big difference. Alright, I'm starting a new one. Are we remaking the party? I can reinvite Swaski, Rexer. Hicks is in my party and in my fort, so it's fine with him. But yeah, it would be nice if they record those sessions for people who didn't participate, to just listen what others were talking about and the answers of their questions from Michael. Someone saying, is there a patch coming out tomorrow? Can you type the response? I cannot hear voice. Swaski needs a reinvite. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely not sure whether there's gonna be a patch tomorrow. I mean, it's their supposedly patch day. So maybe there is gonna be one. Wouldn't be surprised if there is. And Afi7 Day says he has finished 10-13 maps on level 60 and he's gotten nothing. That's weird. If you don't get legendaries in 10-13 maps at level 60, then there's something wrong with that. Because earlier today I got like 4 legendaries or 3 legendaries in one map. Even with 0 gear work, you should be getting a ton of drops on those maps. You can see my teammates keep putting legendary items. So even if it's blue maps and it's only 25% gear work and you have 0 gear work yourself, eventually a legendary should be dropping. Even if it doesn't drop you more items, eventually one of those that drops should be. See, another person just got a legendary on this map. I'm wondering if you're getting legendaries from gambling. 'Cause if you're not getting legendaries from maps and then you try to gamble, and if you're not getting legendaries from that as well, there might be something weird broken going on. But yeah, I can definitely confirm you get legendaries from maps, and quite a bunch of them as well. Not the good ones. Mostly junk ones I don't need, but I'm definitely getting some.
You are near death. You feel better.
Okay, we're getting close to the end of this one. But yeah, you get legendaries even in the practice difficulty. Even on the easiest difficulty you end up getting them eventually. Because gear work, again, gear work does not mean magic find. Gear work is just increasing the chance of getting an item from an enemy. So if an enemy has 10% chance to get an item, let's say to drop an item, and let's say you have 100% gear work, that makes it 10% for the enemy to drop an item and another 10% to make the enemy drop an item from the gear work. So if it's a 100-sided dice, if it rolls between 1 and 100, it drops an item. Between 11 and 20, it drops an item from the gear work you've got, and then the other 80 rolls would be not dropping an item. That's kind of probably explaining it in a simple way without trying to get too much into detail. So even without good gear work, you would be getting a lot of legendaries every now and then. But yeah, what he's saying seems like a very broken thing. If he really isn't getting for 10-13 maps a single legendary. Sometimes I spent over 20k gold to get a legendary. I mean, I've had cases where I would spend like 60,000 gold and it won't just give me a legendary, any legendary. I'm already kind of down more than 20,000 trying to get a rifle. And I don't get any legendary two-handers, just blue ones. Just blue two-handers when I gamble for two-handed stuff. And I'm trying to get that rifle for scatter shot builds. They seem to have nerfed the drop chance on the gambling. It seems nerfed to me compared to what it was before. Let's see what's happening here. You know, you can resurrect here at the top of the stage. When you die in this map, you can just click resurrect, it puts you at the top of the map. I do try not to kill the boss if someone is dead though, before they're down in the arena.
Your pet is back.
This one's so annoying because he goes underground so often. You can't do damage when he's underground other than damage over time. That was on him already. Alright, see, even I got a legendary this one. I'm trying to make sure everyone has opened the chest so we don't end up getting that no item drop stuff. So we can do another hour of mapping. Let's see how many maps more we can do in that hour. Crit chance and gear work on that helmet seems like a good find actually. Let me compare that to my current one. Current one, gear work, defense. And more defense and poison defense, but this one is crit chance.
Pet has returned.
Okay, seems like a good one. Let's do that fire map now. Enough hive it, a little bit of fire now. Let's see what's here. So goblins. At least it's not automatons in this map. Right, next. More goblins.
It's rigged.
You're all getting there though. 51, 52, 53. We're getting you close to 57. If you read by now, you would have gotten more XP, because it's right next to the entrance. Remember, you're not getting XP when you're down. So if it's right next to the entrance, just revive and come back. Because I have to dodge attacks, otherwise I'm gonna die as well if I don't. It seems like some OP one-shotty shit going on here. Right, let's go this way now. Okay. Well, there's two of them. I didn't realize it's two of those legendary monsters. They're rubber bending so much. Sometimes I'm seeing a goblin walking in one direction, then it ends up teleporting back. So it's 3 legendaries now. Now look at those teleporting and rubber bending on me.
Death is upon you.
And I have 0 potions now. I'm gonna need to find potions. And why are the enemies not dropping potions? I mean, just 1 potion from 2 elite kills? See, this one also didn't drop a potion. What's going on? They used to drop so many. Yeah, when you're 57 you can get some good gear. So I've only got one potion for the boss fight. I don't know if I can even do it with just one potion. It all depends on the type of boss we're gonna get. Uncle Bernie, probably not the best one to get, because he's ranged. Hopefully the monsters drop some potions here. My relic activation is not ready as well. Thankfully this one's squishy, so he died quickly.
Your pack is full.
Okay. Roder says, so I've been doing maps all morning. It seems like the WAG is attributed to how many mobs are on the screen at the same time. The more there is, the worse that these things are. Well, not really, but yes, that's also a thing. But it also matters again whether the servers are overloaded. Because sometimes I could have shitloads of monsters on the screen and still not have WAC when I'm playing in the time where the server is not overloaded, and I'm not gonna have even a second of WAC when I'm playing in off-peak hours. So it just depends probably on how many people are overloading the servers at any given time.
Your pet has returned.
Okay, let's open this one. Let's keep moving. Get the firing pins done quickly. Things seem to be dying quicker on this map compared to the previous one. Woods Beast chest, well... Oh, wow, okay, something dropped here. Maestro sword, unlucky. See, this map gave me 2 legendaries in like few seconds. Less than 10 seconds window between them. And one of them was from just a wootable thing on the ground, like those drums or whatever they're called. but both were shitty. Giradros, welcome back Giradros1. Nice to see you again. Or Jared Ross, if it's two in one, two names in one word. Let's go this way now. Oh, that's the boss run. Okay, that was a quick map. Big fan of those quick maps. Watchdog Alpha again. Okay, let's see the legendaries that dropped this map. That's pretty bad. That's also pretty bad, cause 2 stats only. He says, yeah, today I'm on Twitch, not YouTube. I'm playing Chaos Bane on main screen. Nice. How's Chaos Bane going for you? What legend level are you, and what's your main hero? I'm thinking of doing a little bit of Chaos Bane tomorrow. We'll see. Either a build video for Chaos Bane or to do some Chaos Bane. I need to do some build videos for this game and for Chaos Bane, so I might make something like the Ut1 build video maybe tomorrow. Might be a good time to do it. Because I've been postponing some of that stuff to do more Torchlight stuff, but might be time to do another build for Chaos Bane soon. And for Doot 1 I don't have to write the website version because it's already done. So there's that too. Alright, let's do this. (11:42 p.m. here, so a few more maps. 5-6 more maps, depending how quick they are. Probably it's what we can do before I need to go. Hopefully we can get you guys to 57 before then. We need to get you to 57 because right now you can still do stuff even if we leave you hanging before 57. You can go to the gambler and buy green items and still complete maps at your level with green items. If you don't have those, but we should have enough time until half past midnight to get you to 57. I mean, one of you is 54, the other 52, the other 53. That should be one more level for you in this map. This map would have a lot of XP, by the way, because there's a lot of enemies on the way to the boss that we're not gonna be skipping. Oh, goblin hounds. Might be a bit tough with those. Let's see. Your pack is too heavy. Boom. Boom again. Boom again.
Your pack is full.
Right, let's do this. Useless legendary, obviously. Yeah, 57 is close for all of you, so we're getting there, we are getting there. If the maps are like this one, yeah. This one, I mean, there's only so much we can skip. We could have just run to the boss, but that would have ended up making the wax even more unbearable. And some people could stay behind and end up getting one shot. So it's better to just clear on the way. As long as we're killing a lot of enemies per minute, that's fine. As long as you're not taking too long to kill a single pack of enemies, for example. Because those little guys, where there's like a bunch, like 10-15 goblins or so, that's a lot of XP when we kill all of them. That's a big move on the bar for you. What's there? Never mind. Wait, where did he die? Okay, here.
Can't carry anymore.
Okay. We're almost there. Why is it saying I'm overloaded? Because my inventory... Okay, it was lagging, I guess. It's not showing me my full inventory. It's actually full. Alright, let's go to the boss fight now. So, someone's asking... let me just quickly check. Big B is back. Big B, welcome back. I was in the Monday Madness chat earlier, and they're implementing a system like one of the ones you suggested the other day, where you press a button and one thing happens like a pet or summon, then you press that button more times and different things happen. Where you press a button and one like... Okay, I think they've read my feedback. I actually sent them feedback the other day with this, and they might really like it because their main concern was when adding a multiple. Their main concern was when they add more skill bars, people on console and on controllers wouldn't be able to get those extra skill bars slots, and this system solved this problem for them. This system makes it good for console and PC players alike, and it adds a lot of depth. So hopefully they actually got my feedback and got inspired by this to consider such a system. Or we can just be thinking alike. We can just be thinking alike, and and they were wondering how to get more skill bar slots without increasing the horizontal skill bar size, and rather than going vertically, which allows you for so much more. I mean, I send them those images I showed you yesterday. Where was it? Screens, Torchlight early access. Where did I put this? Did I put it in builds, skills, piercing light? No, pretty sure I put it somewhere. Items? No, it wasn't here. I think it was in my build thumbnails, maybe. Torchlight Frontiers builds. Info. Shit, where did I save this? Oh, it was in my Warhammer folder by accident. Yeah. Warhammer Chaosbane builds. This thing. This image, and that's what I send them. And then I send them this image, which is an image from Soul Worker. So they must have liked the idea, if they're really making something like that. Pretty great. I haven't received a reply from them on my email, but I was not expecting a reply. I was just expecting for them to really consider the idea, because it fits so well an action RPG game. So well an action RPG hack and slash game. And just like this system is meant to be into that genre, rather than like MMOs where you're forced to have shitloads of skill bars and so on, and just juggle them. And yeah, that's much more intuitive setup, and it forces you to make combos. It forces you to make what's it called, rotations into every button, and that's fun. That's definitely fun, and so much easier to make a rotation where you just have to press that button 2-3 times instead of pressing that button, then that button, and then that button. So yeah, glad to hear this is becoming a thing. Spike drive damage. I'm actually probably gonna try and use this for a bit. Or maybe not now. Let's put it in the storage somewhere. Let's put it in number 10 to know that it's something worth considering using. Okay, another map. You guys are getting close to 57. Let's do a legendary poison map. And I missed a comment in Twitch, just a moment, Gerardus, to go back to your comment. Do you know what I dislike the most of Chaosbane? The passive give you a free XP bonus. It breaks totally. It doesn't break the game. It doesn't break the game. The passive gives you 5-10% XP. When you're doing Chaos 10, you're doing 2400% XP. 5-10% XP only makes 2400 to 2405. This is not gonna give you any whatsoever increase when you're doing Chaos 9, Chaos 10. When you're doing Chaos 9, you're doing like 1600% XP. Another 5, 10, 15% XP is not gonna do shit for you. I've tested it, I've checked my XP, and I can tell you that's how it works. This is just a waste. This maybe could have been worth it when Chaos 5 was the maximum. When the game launched, Chaos 5 was the maximum. And then getting that little bit of XP maybe was worth it, maybe it was fine. And when you're leveling up a new hero, it also helps a bit. But believe me, it's not breaking the game. You're actually wasting your passive slots by using this. You're really wasting your active slots, passive slots, if you use the XP passive. Because even if it gave me 100% extra XP, it still would have been just 1/16th of Chaos 9. So yeah, for every 16 mobs I kill, I would get like an extra free one. But it's not 100%, it's much less. So just don't worry about this. It's not breaking Chaosbane in the way you have a passive that gives you XP, or the way that people who bought the XP DLC or the Magnus edition have that XP. And again, XP in Chaosbane is kind of not the most important thing. You don't really need those Chaos levels, those ranks, the legend ranks, to be that high. After legend rank 300-400, you're kind of too strong anyways from legendary ranks. I mean, some people might want to try and go to 1000. I'm like 700 or 800 legend ranks right now. I don't even remember my count. I think I was around 800, and even that feels like it just comes on its own. I've just been playing and eventually those ranks come. But even without legend ranks, if this shit didn't exist, some people would still be strong. Some builds would still be strong without them. They definitely help, and it's good to have at least 200 legend ranks, but 200 legend ranks you get within a day. A day of grinding and you could be 200 legend rank to get one of those skills maxed out. So believe me, the XP in Chaosbane is the least thing to be hating on. It's the least impactful thing in the game. And I've done a lot of testing about this, and it's obvious that it just won't be that big of a difference. Even if it's like 25-30% more XP when you stack the fence skill with the passive. The only thing that it helps is when leveling a new hero and it's needed there. Because when you're playing on normal or on Chaos 1, things like that, it's good to have this little bit of extra XP. And that's what it's meant for, to help people level up quicker. But if I take a Wobby in a high level map, they're gonna be leveling much quicker than by themselves, by doing the story. And how I got so many stash in shared taps in the shared stash. First, I got mine without doing contracts, before the contracts were added, and it was by leveling up outs. Every time you complete an act, you get a stash tab. So completing act 1 and 2 on 5 heroes got me to 10 plus stash tabs, and I couldn't get 10 plus. 10 is the limit, so I ended up having dead space which I couldn't delete. So I've got extra stash tab consumables which I don't have anything to do with. So my advice is, when you're doing quests and when you have 10 stash tabs, when you're completing an act, make sure to fill up your consumables. Put recipes, put maps, put receptacles, scrolls, anything. Make sure this is filled to the brim, so that when you complete the quest, the extra stash tab would drop on the ground, and you can still pick it up if you want later, but you can just leave it there, and that means you're not getting dead storage space like what I'm about to show you. That's what I refer to dead storage space. This one. Where is it? See, this one. That's 2 dead storage space. You cannot delete it, you cannot sell it, you cannot disenchant it. So the only thing you can do is put it in a stash tab. This consumable, and you get one of those consumables every time you complete an act. So completing 3 acts with 1 hero is 3 stash tabs extra. Completing it with 2 heroes, that's 6 stash tabs extra. So this pro tip really is helpful. Just make sure you have your consumables full when completing the final quest of every act. I think that's the best pro tip I can give you right now in regards to things like this, to avoid dead space until the next wipe happens. When a wipe happens, of course you wouldn't care about this, and they would have solved the issue where we get probably extra stash tabs, and probably the thing that keeps giving us repeating 4 decorations. I really want a fix where they allow me to delete consumables like 4 decorations and stash tabs that I've already got. Or to just not pick them up, to make them stay on the ground somehow. But we need an option to delete them or sell them. Selling them would be the better option, because you can still get some money out of it. 100 gold is better than deleting legendary quest reward or whatever. And it's not like it's gonna make us super overpowered by being able to sell those. Because you still have to complete a full act, so it's not like people can abuse it and make outs just to make money. Okay, let's keep moving. We've got 56 on Trickster already. I'm loving how the developers of this game are so into this whole community developed game kind of process, where they're listening to the community so much and they're asking for feedback regarding any little thing, and they're using things like Trello, Note, and just so active on Discord. Just this Monday, Mayhem Mondays, and the Friday fun days with devs every now and then hopping by. It's just such a good process of staying in touch with your community and with what they want to see in the game. There aren't that many developers who make their games with so much feedback, soaking up that feedback and so on.
You can't carry anymore.
go. So all three of you are level 56 now. That's nice. All three of you are 56, so close to getting you to level 60 items. Because the last few levels take a little bit more XP, and the other ones just caught up. The other people just caught up. It's been a fun day. I can definitely say it's been a fun day. Power leveling you, playing more on my Realm Master opposed to the other heroes. I mean, I could have switched to a mage, but the mage is still kind of squishy defense-wise. So with all the rubber banding, I'm pretty sure I would have been dying, and the whole leveling up would have been slower if I was playing the mage. Even though with the mage I'm one-shotting a lot of the things when I'm light and dark charged at the same time, holy and holy charged at the same time. This still does decent damage. I'm pretty happy with the speed we're doing it. And it's 7 minutes past midnight, so before half past midnight you guys should be 57. I mean, with the next map everyone should be 57 most likely. Unless we just complete this map fully. But yeah, we can just go for the boss now. And with the next map and the quest from the next map you should be fine. Oh, Rexer is 57. It's not showing up on my screen, by the way. You can see the stream. It's showing 56. So that's nice. Grats to you. And Gerardo says he's level 66 on Chaos Bane. I have 4 items, red tier. What do you recommend to do in post game now? Well, Gerardo, first tell me what your hero is. What hero are you playing? Bragi, Kiwa, Elessa, Eontir, Conrad? I can't recommend unless I know what class you're playing, so I can tell you what set to try and collect. The first thing you wanna do is collect a full set. A full red set of the 5 matching items. If you have green items, of course, you might want that. You're Alessa. Oh, poor you. You're playing the weakest character of them all. You're playing the weakest character of the bunch, so keep that in mind. With Alessa, you can play the Queen set maybe. The Queen set is not bad, the Summoner set is not bad, but what you need to do now is you need to go to like Chaos 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you think you can handle reasonably quick. And you need to be doing Tower of Chaos, 1, 2 floors, collect and try to get coins, and once you get those coins, just go into the upgraded relic hunts. Upgraded relic hunts give you so much wood quality. You don't need to go to Chaos 7, 8, 9, you can just stick to 4, 5, 6 Chaos levels and still get a lot of green items. So collect the Starlight set for a Summoner build, or collect the Queen set for a Poison Spinning Blade build. And you might have seen my guides. You might have seen my guides for either of those, and those work. They do work. So just do Tower of Chaos 1 or 2 or 3 floors, then collect immediately at the highest Chaos level you think you can handle. And hopefully you can get those green tokens, the Maurice Lab coins. And with those coins just spam upgraded relic hunts. That's the best place to get green items, upgraded relic hunts. Another thing you need to do is you need to do invasions to collect rings. But do you know how to collect rings in invasions? If you don't know how to collect rings in invasions, just once you unlock them, don't collect them and ask me. The thing you need to do is you need to push your invasions on rank 10. You need to unlock those invasion skills like the duelist chain reaction, a must-have invasion skill for many builds. And then what you do is you push the invasions to the place where the ring is unlocked. I'm not sure whether I've got a screenshot to show you, but yeah, you push the invasion to a place where the ring slot is unlocked, and before you collect the ring, you switch back to rank 1. You collect the ring on rank 1, then you switch to rank 2, you collect the ring on 1, 2, you switch to rank 3, and so on, going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, finishing with rank 10. But you are pushing the invasions on rank 10, or whatever your highest rank is. At first it would be rank 10, so you want to be pushing the invasions on rank 10. That's another thing that you can do. But maybe you can wait before pushing invasions to just do some farming of green items on upgraded relic hunts. But if you collect the ring on rank 10 and you haven't collected the ones from 1 to 9, you would not be able to go back and collect them. It's kind of a bug. That's why I'm giving you this warning, this important warning, how to avoid losing rewards. Because the way the game works right now in Chaos Bane is, in the invasion, once you complete a node, in one rank it completes it in all ranks prior to this one. And this is why you are not able to collect rings once you collect them on a higher difficulty, even if you go back to the lower ones. Haven't tested it lately whether it has been fixed, but that's how it works, so just in case, keep that advice. You may not want the rings from the invasions, and that's also fine. You can just get the duelist chain reaction, which is on the right hand side, and you can unlock the potions on the left hand side, and that's fine. But if you're doing invasions, you need to get that corruption resistance, because invasion has a constant HP draining debuff, and the harder the node, the more HP gets drained per second. And there's those 15% corruption resistance nodes, a total of 4 such nodes, which means... Wait, did someone get disconnected? Swaski, get disconnected. Okay, Swaski, nice for joining us, nice having you here. But yeah, back to Chaos Bane to finish what I was explaining. Those 15% corruption resistance stack up to 60%, which means the hardest nodes, which drain 10% HP per second, actually drain 4% HP per second if you have the 60% resistance. Invasions are probably getting reworked with the next big update, so keep that in mind. And no worries to everyone who's getting power leveled by me. I don't mind it. I'm doing maps anyway, so whether I'm doing them solo or helping others power level, it's still fun, and it's more fun playing with others. We get the wood buff, the adventurers buff, 15% more gear work. So definitely fun playing like that. Hixie has already leveled me up once, so I owed him one as well. So they're all 57 now. This is probably gonna be one more map for me after this one, probably, depends. 'Cause I gotta go eat, gotta go watch something after I eat or during my food and then sleep. It's 15 minutes past midnight here. And I'm again happy to hear that Torchlight 3 would be adding some sort of skill chaining system. It would be so nice to see that when it's ready. Endgame announcement this or next month. I was expecting something like that for the announcement. I know in what state it is already, based on what the developers have told us, and what they've completed, so it's pretty close to getting finished. Pretty close to getting finished. But yeah, Gerardus, the invasion definitely gets boring because you have to play those easy levels. But for those easy levels you just get some sort of auto-kill build. Something like the poison aura on Elessa. And leaving poison trails while you dodge. And maybe you can just dodge and use those reflex shot, the reflex shot where it just shoots projectiles in every direction. Or the poison brambles. And you can just complete those quickly, especially on Elessa, when you have unlimited dodging as an archetype ability. In the invasions it definitely gets boring. That's why it needs a rework to allow us to increase the difficulty of the easy nodes. To have minimum difficulty for every node, but to allow us to increase it. And that has been my suggestion on how to improve Chaos Bane's invasions. For example, let's say a node is Chaos 1 right now. Let us push it above Chaos 1 to Chaos 10 if we want to, but don't allow us to push it under Chaos 1. That's still gonna retain the challenge for every node the way they intended it to be. Invasions are outdated because when they got released the max Chaos level was 7. So in invasions the highest invasion level was Chaos 6. So they definitely need a rework, a complete overhaul of the rewards. For example, when you reach 25% you need to be getting some sort of a green reward. When you reach 50 and 70% you need to be getting another type of green random item. Because right now the only green items you can get for completing stuff is the rings. The 3 types of green rings, which are not bad because they're nice, they can open up some interesting builds, especially on some characters. On Bragi, for example, I really like using the ring that lets me stun when using cooldown skills. On Evontier I enjoy using that ring that lets me do 100% more damage with my energy generation skills such as Phantom Blade. And this also would work on other builds where when you have strong energy generation like Kiwa. Kiwa and Excavation Mastered can be a very strong combo with Old Drink of Dexterity, where you get 100% more damage for that skill. Alright, they're already 58 from what we're seeing. Hicks is 58. And do you know what's gonna be good for Torchlight 3 if they add such a system? If they add such a system with chaining, that's gonna make it stand apart from all the other ARPGs, from all the other hack and slash isometric Wooter ARPGs. Because neither has such a system. Diablo 1, 2, 3 don't have such a system. Grim Dawn doesn't have such a system. Path of Exile doesn't have such a system. Last Epoch does not have such a chaining combo system either. So this is definitely gonna make Torchlight feel like that one game that makes things different than others. that makes it feel kind of to stand out from the crowd. Because there's still a lot of things like the current relic system really makes it stand out. And the skill system is not restrictive and so on. I mean, I know about some changes that are supposedly coming, and this skill chain system definitely would fit with the changes they've got in mind for the skill and relic system. And they want to bring so many more new skills into the game. So yeah, with the chaining it would be amazing. It would be amazing.
You are overburdened.
Alright,
You are overloaded.
what have we here? Well, Knight Helmet. I think I'm probably gonna be done for today. We managed to get everyone to 57 and even 58. So I'm gonna be closing my game now, but thanks again everyone for tuning in today on YouTube and Twitch. Keep it cool, folks. There's gonna be more tomorrow. Probably a build video for Chaos Bane is coming out tomorrow. Actually, let's decide it. A build video for the Ult 1 set on the mage is coming tomorrow. The build itself is already on my website and has been for a while. I just haven't had time to make the video. So until next time, keep it cool and a goodbye from me.